What is up, YouTube? Today we are back with another Guild War video, and it's actually going to be a civil war. And what that really means is we're fighting against Talentless 4. And yeah, it's pretty memes. I'm going to throw up a screenshot right now of how many people are actually in voice chat, basically like since 6 a.m. So it's pretty fun fighting each other. It's always like a meme, and seeing how people approach certain comps and seeing their thought process, because we're obviously not really helping each other, but we're just kind of like watching to see like how they're approaching our defenses, like, oh, if they're going to cleave or do an FMI or whatever. So it's always neat to have a civil war and kind of have that like more, I guess, interactive guild war. But anyways, I guess we're doing a little bit of a standing one today, so looks pretty good. Anyways, yeah, let's jump into our first attack of today, and let's hop on in. So let's go. Alright, so for the first attack of today, we are going to be hitting Zagato, who's one of my, I guess, longish time viewers and one of my supporters, so thank you, Zagato. And we are obviously fighting Talentless. So first attack is going to be Concurlilius, Emelandy, and APOC. So because there's APOC on the field, you want to bring a light bait. So in this instance, I'm going to be rocking with Doris. Now, I did switch one piece of immunity off of her because it's not really needed, because there's no provokes, no debuffs. Concurlilius is just going to strip me anyway, so I might as well just put a different piece of gear on. Now, Leith is going to be on Prayer of Solitude, because she's basically just like super tanky, and in case it is a counter APOC, we want to have a lot more HP than, say, like a regular build, which, depending on your rank, may range from, say, something like 24 to 25, 26. I kind of overcapped it to 28k on Prayer of Solitude, just so that in case I do tank a few counters from APOC, I'll still be okay. And Pillis is going to be the dark bait for Emelandy and for the Concurlilius. Now, I'm not running Aureus because I don't want her to die that quickly, so I will be running Adamant Shield on her, 2k, 28k, just pretty tanky overall. Now, the idea basically is Leith is going to kill the Landy in 3 turns. So we'll run S3, S1, S1. And then we're going to kill the Concurlilius afterwards. And then eventually, Leith is going to have Restrict, which means APOC is not going to be able to get CR push on her from her S2. We can restrict her to a point where all of my units can keep bashing her with S1s, and then she'll have no fighting spears, so she won't heal eventually. And even if she does counter, we'll be totally fine. Yeah, it should be pretty free. The second team is going to be pretty much a cleave. So I will show my Zahak since you guys have seen it in a previous video, but this is just going to be like a 293 Zahak. And we'll be running Symbol of Unity because we're hitting the Aiden. And we have Green Sid here on Oath Key, and he's 297 speed with 14. And Wanderer Silk is going to be our speed imprint as well, providing Sachet and on the S2EE. Now, one thing about Wanderer Silk is you do want to make sure you have immunity on her, because as you guys know, she does need to have a buff to trigger a dual attack, right? So the idea here is basically Zahak is going to basically S2 into S3 into the Aiden. Now I'm going to throw a damage calculator on screen right now, and I basically damage calculated it. So in case this Aiden is on Proof of Valor with 1300 defense, we should be able to nuke the Aiden. And I looked at my own Aiden. It's really hard to get 1300 defense and having actually relative DPS stats. Like, you're basically going full defensive on the right side. And if that is the case, I mean, there's a possibility of it living, but we're kind of prepared for that in the sense that Green Sid is going to be on with attack buff with Sachet, or sorry, no Sachet if she doesn't die, but with attack buff into Kisei. The Oath Key is there in case there's things like Moonlight Dreambait, Shepherd of the Hollow, Double Edge, just any evasion artifact for thieves, just in case. And if this is on Secret Art Storm Sword on the Kisei, we are going to kill the Aiden, and that's going to push up. We're going to get about 31% from the Sachet, from the S2, from the from everything else, and we should be able to kill. And yeah, basically we just run it in on aim it afterwards, so should be pretty clean. So let's hopefully come out on top. So let's go. Okay, so we see the Concurlilius is going to be 16.1k HP on Nostalgic Music Box. And it looks like the Emelandy is quite slow, because remember, our Pillis is on HP, but we saw that the Pillis is right behind. Now I'm going to take the CR bar here, and we're good. So I'm going to Soul Burn S3 here. This is going to stick the Omen on all 3 units. And the Landy does salvo. Is it counter? It looks like it's counter set, not on injury, which is good news for us. Now, Aravi is 26.8k HP. Now, we are going to get buffed up, so just going to use our S2 here. Since S3 won't really do much because like Leith is going to take a turn anyway with speed buff, so there's really no need to do that. Might as well just put the buffs up and heal up. Lethe is going to S1 into the Emolandi. Now, there's a chance that the Emolandi lives. It is pretty tanky. It's about 17k HP. But I'm pretty sure that 28k or 30k is going to be able to kill here. Perfect. Alright, that's 20k damage onto the Emolandi. So the threat essentially now has been neutralized. So all we really need to do now is just run it in on the Conqueror Lilius. Even if our Doris gets injured down, it's not going to be a big deal. Because as you guys know, Doris is just unkillable when it comes to Arabi. Yeah, it's just not possible. So now I'm just going to S1 again. No need to press S3 just because we might need to save the heals at some point. And I'm just going to S1 into the Conqueror Lilius because if I S3, I'm just going to waste a 3 Omen stack on the Conqueror Lilius, which is just not really worth it. And eventually we're going to have enough souls to Soulburn S3, S1. And we actually killed. Wow, surprising. But we did see that it was only 16k HP, so I guess like in hindsight it makes sense. So in this spot now, I'm going to S3 because like I said, this is going to put Restrict onto the unit and also Frostbite. So we saw that it is on Proof of Valor. And that's just going to restrict the damage down. Or sorry, it's going to increase the damage that the APOC is going to receive. And then we're just going to drop S1. She's restricted, so she's not going to be doing too much. This is going to do some pretty decent chunk of damage on the APOC as well. Okay, 20k damage, and I'm just going to just S1 because we can slowly work down the fighting spirit. And once she has no more fighting spirit, or no more fighting spirit, it's pretty much just GG's. And okay, so Restrict has fallen off, but we're gonna stick the Omen here, and just gonna put S2 up. So don't want to heal her up at anything at all. We S1 Provoke. And one more turn, and we're good. So on this turn, Doris is just going to push the Lethe down, because Lethe, we saw it did 20k damage, right? And the Proof of Valor stacks are going down and down and down. So if we just S1, this should kill, I'm pretty sure. Yep, looks like they're dead.
Just a waste of my time.
Beautiful. Alright, perfect. Moving over in the second round. This is the one I'm a little bit nervous about, because if the Aiden is on Proof of Valor and we... Okay, it's on Sword of Cycling Season, so we don't need to be worried at all. Here are all the units. We're just going to push the Sid. And not on Secret Art Storm Sword either, so could be an evasion artifact maybe. But we'll see. So Aiden is pretty much dead. Yep. And we're going to S3 into the Kisei. Let's see. She's like kind of tanky actually. She's like 12k HP-ish. Actually pretty tanky, but we're just going to S2 and they're just dead, basically. Beautiful. Alright, pretty clean round 2. It's really hard to make a tank Aiden that can survive all that damage, but yeah, on to the next fight then. Okay, so for the second attack, I'm going to be going with fighting against MightyKen, and he has Amid, Midnight Lilius, and Mercedes. So I'm going to be trying something different. I personally am a huge fan of Terranor Royal Guard, as you guys know. So I'm going to be running him to tank the Midnight Lilius, and obviously he has like a shit ton of HP. And I'm going to be running Abigail here as well, which is going to be providing us the immortality on the back line. And I'm also going to be running Inferno Kawazu. So the idea behind this one is Eamon's going to push. Maybe he pushes Meru, maybe he pushes Midnight Lilius. I don't really care. Midnight Lilius is going to S3 into the TRG, and she's going to explode. Right, because she's going to do like 100k damage. And then Mercedes is going to S3, which is going to trigger my Inferno, who's on Sepulchrum. And then he's going to S2 into S3 into the Meru to kill her first life. And then the Abigail can follow up to kill, because obviously the skill null is kind of taken off already. And it should be pretty clean. And then we just kind of like 3v1 into Aim and just kind of like bash her head in, and it should be fine. For the second team, it's going to be Conquer Lilius, Karina, and Midnight Landy. So I'll be running... Shadow Knight Pillis as our light bait. Nothing too special there. Lethe is just going to be here to delete all of them, basically. And Akadi is going to be here to tank the Karina. Now, I think my Akadi is a bit on the squishier side, but I'm hoping that with Vigor and stuff, it should be okay.
Question for you. What are those?
But maybe it won't be fine. Who knows? But yeah, basically, we just Lethe, kill the Landy, kill the Karina, kill the Lilias, and it's pretty much done. So... yeah, let's jump straight into it.
I'll protect you.
Alright, so Aim is going to be 14k HP on Fan of Light and Dark, and we do see that the Midnight Lilius is getting pushed here. And oh my god, this is perfect!
Those
This is perfect. Does she just explode?
Usually meet a bitter end.
Beyond the abyss.
Let's go! Alright, Mercedes is 11k HP. That one's a little bit scary. My Inferno's going to cut in front of the Abigail, and we're going to S3 and get the CR bar here. And yeah, we're just basically going to... Oh, where's my camera losing focus? Okay, we're back. We're back. Alright, we're going to go into the Meru. Alright, we're chilling. Okay, Meru first life dies. We have no Molas on the Abigail, but it should be fine. Even if it procs magic, I'm not too concerned about it. Oh, yeah, see? Mola diff. Yeah, just S3, I guess. Get a little bit of heal back. Aim it is targeted. Curse. S1. Yeah, we're chilling. Now we just basically auto. So, let's see if I can get a little...
Take my power.
I don't know. I don't really know. This is why I can't do my sit-stand table, dude. I just get a little bit too wild. Honestly, we might as well just start doing some lifting while we're waiting for this, right? You guys might as well. By the way, I do have dumbbells here, so we might as well get our gains in while we're waiting for this aim it to die. Nothing too special here, obviously. By the way, guys, if you guys want to grow your shoulders, make sure you guys do front raises as well as lateral raises. So like movements like this are going to be quite good for the shoulders. This is turning into like a workout slash Epic 7 channel, I guess. And yeah, we're almost done. Okay, perfect. Alright, into the next one. So Conquer Lilius is going to be a nostalgic music box. 19.5k HP. That's fine. Karina has higher HP. Get the CR bar here. And we're just going to dump S3. We stuck one Omen. The Karina is actually restricted. She's going to dump S3 here. So Karina is 17.1k HP. Now she does have Vigor, so this could do quite a bit of damage. But Akades can heal right after, so it's fine.
Everyone, I'll save you. Spread wings of light.
We're chilling. 16k Landy, which means I'm pretty sure she dies.
Bon voyage.
A Salvo's a little bit annoying, but
Learn your place.
it's not the end of the world, because she's dead.
You keep swarming.
Now the Karina's off is going to proc S2, which means she's going to get defense buff and other things and barrier up, but it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things.
I will protect.
We're going to just S1. Maybe we can strip a buff. Nope. Westwick did.
This is it.
Now, normally I would say S2 into the Akades, but I don't want the aggro to switch onto a different unit. So I'm just... Oh no, it's okay, because the Pilot actually has... Oh, actually now it's random. Whoops. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I think it's not going to make that big a difference. Okay, that's fine.
Can you even reach me?
And
Giving me a
this Karina should be dead now.
dealing with you
Pretty sure.
is just a waste of my time.
Almost. Very close, very close.
For the goddess.
Just S1. Do we kill? Oh, perfect. Alright, we're going to do more lifting.
Run, but you can't hide.
So we might as well get the gains in while playing Epic 7. Oh man, my nips are really showing, but hopefully YouTube doesn't care too. Actually, I'll just lower my body a bit, and I guess it's fine. Actually, I don't really care. Fuck it. So if you guys have dumbbells, you guys should also, when you're doing really mundane things, maybe watching a YouTube video or something, just start lifting a little bit, you know, get the gains in.
You'll never get close
There's no reason for you guys to not want to look out for your guys' health, you know? But anyways, Conquer Lilith is almost dead. Okay. She can die anytime now. Let's finish this off. But anyways, I guess if you guys don't have dumbbells at home, you can do push-ups. Yeah, just do like some sit-ups or something. Just do something, you know, stay active. If you don't like doing that, I mean, depending on where you live, just go for a walk outside. You know, it's always good to like, you only get one body, you know, so you guys might as well try to take care of it. You know, especially since we're like degen gamers, gotta try to like look out for your body because it's like the longevity that's gonna matter. Anyways, second battle is done. Let us set up for the third one and go right ahead. Okay, for our third and final attack, we are hitting our old friend, old TL1 member, Sturm. And he's got Ran, Meru, and Shu on defense here. So I'm going to be running with a bread and butter team that we used to run a long time ago. We're going to be running Pilus here on Adamant Shield. Now, you could probably do Aureus, but since Shu's going to be running into the Pilus, I just want Adamant Shield. Roanna's going to be on Celestine just to provide some supplemental healing for the team. And Violet's going to basically just dodge against the Ran. And immunity is on him as well, just a bit of tankiness and Moonlight Dreamblade. Now, one of the lose conditions is that Ran can be on Symbol of Unity and hit your Violet. Very unlikely, obviously, but it is a chance. But obviously, it's... I don't really know how likely it is. I've basically never seen this attack fail. So if I'm the first one, then yeah, fuck it. I mean, then I guess I die. Anyway, second team, Lua, Senya, and Karina. So I'm going to be going with F Maya, Yoha, and Destina. So Fighter Maya, as of like 3 or 4 videos ago, I'm running Rocket Punch on counter set. And I'm going to be running Yoha here on Aureus just to provide a little bit of mitigation for the team. 100 ER plus is probably better just because in case it's like base effectiveness Senya or something, just... you know, just to resist the provokes if possible. And then Destina is also just going to be on a tank build. I'm dropping the ER because I don't want to go for an ER check. I want the bulk. Now, how this is going to work is Lua and Karina are not going to target Yoha or Destina. It's just going to go straight into the Fighter Maya. So naturally, the lowest HP unit is going to be F Maya. So the Senya should technically eventually pivot into the aggro for the F Maya. But basically F Maya just gonna Rocket Punch, just kill everything to death one by one. Eventually Destina is gonna be able to either S2 or S3, and yeah, basically just slowly whittle them down. It should be fine. So let's go right ahead. Alright, so we see Snow Crystal shoot, and we see Magic for Friends Mercedes. Silver Rain's gonna be going on the Ran. 9.1k HP. Damage seemed respectable, actually. So I'm just gonna S3 here to kill the Ran. So basically, we just... oh, I forgot to take the CR bar. I guess I could still take it, but Ran's dead now. That's kind of awkward. Whoops. Alright, well, my bad. Yeah, so we're basically just gonna go auto into the Meru. And she's eventually gonna die. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. Okay, never mind. Maybe I can't auto. Jeez. Sturm is fucking wildin'. Alright, well, I guess we just S3 here. Get a barrier up. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna S1 into the Meru. Hopefully don't proc magic and then get fucked. I mean, if that Meru was like 5k 350, maybe could have one-shot my Violet, potentially. A lot of damage coming through. Wow, no dodges coming through. Strip the attack buff. We don't strip the attack buff, so they still keep the Magic for Friend procs. We're just gonna S1 into the Meru, eventually kill her. Slowly but surely. Pilus is just gonna be straight face tanking. We countered, beautiful. And first life down. We're just gonna S1 now. Land another provoke, which is, I guess, good. Okay, counter. And S2. Yeah, she whooshed. So in this spot, I'm probably just gonna S3 on the Meru. Yeah, just S3 on the Meru and then just turn off skills, and yeah, She was just eventually gonna die. Nothing too special here. Yeah. Honestly, yeah, if anybody's interested in copying this defense, I think it's actually not that bad. Yeah, you probably have to have like a 5k 350 Meru. I would probably, yeah, 5k 350 Meru is probably the solution, and then just hope you bonk the Violet. I mean, versus most guilds in like maybe like top 100 or something, they might not have a Violet that has a lot of bulk. They might just skimp out around like 12k 13k HP, but we're pretty tanky as you guys saw, so it's pretty unlikely that we get one shot by Meru there. Now, Lua's 16.9k HP on Spatial Temporal Fan. We actually provoke. That's big. Beautiful. Well, I mean, I guess we don't even need to get reset, forehead. This is going to proc Karina. Karina's going to S3 into the F Maya. Hopefully I counter. Oh, I didn't take the screenshot again. Whoops. Whoops. I mean, I guess I could still get the CR with the Yuha speed, but yikes. My bad, team. My bad. I apologize. My fault, my fault. Alright, here's the CR. Don't know if I can one-shot the Lua here, so I'm just gonna S1 here. And this might just straight kill. No counter. Unlucky. I'm not sure why he's running Spatial Temporal Fan on... I guess to hide the Senya, but why would you want to hide the Senya? I don't know. Whatever. So we're gonna S1 into the Lua. She's dead. And we're just gonna start hitting the... We're just gonna turn on auto, I guess. F Maya is gonna constantly go into the Senya. Now Senya is on heal EE. Now one thing I do want to mention, guys, that Kyle actually taught me was, I didn't actually know this, is you can actually know what EE that a unit is using if you look at the CR bar. So you see how there's these two little arrows here? On Senya and on Destina on the bottom of the skills. This will actually identify whether it's which EE it's on. So we know that this is Senya and heal EE, but as you can see here, recovering health, and you can see the two little arrows here. And same with Destina, she's 40% CR push EE, so you can see the little EE here as well. So yeah, news for me, but yeah, pretty cool, I guess. So now we're just gonna S1 into the Karina. Hopefully counter. Beautiful. I don't like the fact that Yuha right now is lower HP, but it's not a big deal, I guess. Hopefully provoke. Ooh, we landed provoke, but not the one that we really wanted. Eventually Yuha's going to be able to dump an S3, so I'm not too concerned. So we're 13k HP right now. Spear of a New Dawn on Senya, 14.8k HP. Yeah, so Yuha S3 could probably be dumped here after. Ooh, counter. Nice. Oh. Why did I heal? I was about to S3 on Yuha. I'm actually trolling. Okay, I guess all that was for nothing. Redirect provoke. And S1 into the F Maya. Honestly, F Maya's offenses are a little bit boring to me, in my opinion, but they're super safe, so anytime you're looking to really win a Guild War fight, F Maya sometimes is just like the best solution, honestly. As much as I disagree with running F Maya. It's like low-key unethical in my opinion, you know? Like this shit's just so broken. Soulburn S1 to provoke. Okay. No proc on counter. I'm gonna push F Maya just because she's my main damage dealer, and then we can just Soulburn S1 again. Okay, we do have defense buff, so it does way more damage as well. I'm just gonna dump the S3 here now. This might kill, it might not. Quite close. This Senya might actually cut us now since she has speed buff. Yep, there it is. 19.3k HP on the Senya. Alright, guess we just finish it off here. We have one more turn away from the F Maya S3. But this might potentially kill. Who knows? We have defense buff? Very close. S1, and she's dead. Perfect! Nice and clean. And those are our 3 fights for the Civil War today, I guess. Alrighty, so that is going to do it for today's Guild War video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and I really appreciate all the feedback that I got regarding the Nakwal video. I think that's something that we'll be doing more often as new units come out, and maybe we'll even revisit some older units. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys want me to do in terms of videos, and I'm happy to provide that. It is a long weekend coming up, so I do hope all of you guys have a good long weekend, spend some good time with your family or partner. Yeah, just have a good time, you know? Drink a beer for me, you know. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna be out, and this is gonna be it. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, you know what to do. So love you guys, thank you so much, bye. That's getting really cringe. Maybe I need a new outro.